The finer things in life aren't just fancy cars and luxury mansions. Like everyone else, the rich and fabulous require nourishment, clothing, and entertainment. However, who says they have to be basic about it? Here are 10 ridiculously expensive everyday items. Did you know that the most expensive toilet paper in the world costs over $1 million? If you want more expensive trivia, be sure to listen out for our quiz during this video. First time visiting? Why not take a sip of bubbly, sit back, relax, and click that red subscribe button for more sparkling content daily. Hamburger. An average fast food hamburger consisting of buns, patty, and toppings will set you back anywhere from $3 to $6 for the most part, even less if you're ordering from the value menu. Fancier restaurant burgers may cost as much as $15, but you'll rarely want or need to pay more than that. However, have you ever wondered what the most expensive hamburger would look like? How much would it cost? Well, get ready to open wide, folks, your wallets, not your mouths. The Glam Burger was created by head chef Chris Large at Honky Tonk. The UK-based chef spared no expense when it came to his ingredients. The burger patty is made from Kobe Wagyu beef, the most expensive beef in the world, and New Zealand venison. It also contains black truffle brie, Canadian lobster poached in Iranian saffron, a hickory-smoked duck egg, beluga caviar, maple syrup-coated bacon, mango and champagne jus, and grated white truffle, all wedged between gold leaf-coated buns. No wonder this burger costs $2,000. Despite its hefty price tag, this burger definitely isn't healthy. It contains a whopping 2,618 calories. It should come with a gym membership. Unfortunately, you're not likely to ever get to try it, as it was a one-off deal to celebrate Groupon's 5 millionth food and drink voucher being sold. Parking spot. At least once in our lives, we've griped about the cost of parking. Whether it's at the airport, downtown, at a sporting event, or in a parking garage. Imagine the fuss we make when it costs $20. Now try to picture spending $1 million not for an entire parking garage, but for a single parking space. In cities such as San Francisco, Boston, and New York, where parking spots are at an all-time high and spots are in low supply, it seems to be a very attractive option for the rich and famous to store their beloved automobiles. One private garage on 66 East 11th Street in Greenwich Village can set you back more than 6 times the average cost of a single family home. However, when you own a car that costs several $1 million on its own, you certainly don't want to park it on the street. $1 million in Manhattan will get you a 12-foot wide, 23-foot long spot with 15 feet of clearance, so there's no risk of dinging the door of your Maserati. Even if you live in the luxury condo the garage is attached to, however, the parking spots come with their own deeds, sales contracts, and maintenance fees. Chess set. Chess is a fascinatingly clever and sophisticated board game, which is played by millions of people worldwide. It is believed that the game originated in India sometime before the 7th century. For many of us, a chessboard consists of a game board and plastic pieces. For others, a carved wooden set may set them back a couple hundred, maybe even a couple of $1,000 at most. Then there are others who purchase the most expensive chess set in the world. It's not $900, it's not even $9,000. This Jewel Royale chess set will set you back $9.8 million. Rather than the traditional black and white pieces, this exclusive set uses yellow and platinum gold. The pieces are adorned with sapphires, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and both black and white pearls. The centerpiece of the collection, the king, is 18-karat yellow gold. It's designed to look like a spiral and weighs 165.2 grams. Throughout the spiral body and crown top, there are 146 individual diamonds and 73 rubies. The platinum gold pawns, rooks, knights, towers, and queen possess sapphires, while the yellow gold pieces contain rubies. Watch. Nowadays, the majority of us use our cell phones or digital displays to tell the time. However, there is still some who prefer a good old-fashioned wristwatch. A fancy watch can set you back a few $100s. For the rich and famous, they may dish out a couple $1,000s. Then there are the incredibly rich who pay $25 million for one of the most expensive wristwatches on the planet. The Chopard 201-carat watch consists of 874 rare diamonds. It was sold in the year 2000 and adorned the cover of every luxury publication at the time. The Chopard watch is very unique, as it has no distinct pattern and appears very bulky. Despite the reaction from some that the piece was gaudy and unwearable, a closer look shows the details. Around the face of the clock are 3 distinctive heart-shaped diamonds: a 15.3-carat fancy pink, a 12.7-carat fancy blue, and an 11.3-carat flawless diamond. The rest of the yellow and flawless diamonds come in several shapes, sizes, and varying carat amounts. They are meant to resemble the petals of a flower. Today, it is still considered the 3rd most expensive watch ever sold. Jeans. Jeans can be one of the most versatile additions to a wardrobe. They can be casual or classy, dressed up or dressed down. Usually they range in price from $10 to over $100, especially if you're looking at a designer pair. Levi is well known for their denim, but in 2008 they collaborated with British contemporary artist Damien Hirst to create a very special pair of jeans. Using Levi's iconic 501, Hirst produced extremely unique versions. At a glance, it looks like the 70s exploded all over them, but they are truly a remarkable form of colorful and wearable art. They were christened spin jeans and were produced in a very limited number, with only 8 pairs existing. The multicolored splatter pattern covers every inch of the fabric, giving it a tie-dye-like appearance. They were sold for $27,000, as consumers were willing to pay extra for the masterpieces. Hirst even created 3 ultra-exclusive versions of the jeans. They were sold at Colette in Paris, Cinch in London, and 10 Corso Como in Milan. Damien Hirst is an internationally renowned 51-year-old British entrepreneur and artist. He is considered one of England's wealthiest artists with a net worth of £215 million. All that glitters may not be gold, but many of these items certainly are. Speaking of which, do you know what the most expensive object made from gold is? Stick around to find out. Massage. Every now and then, we need to step away from our hectic lives and pamper ourselves. There are all kinds of things we can do: go on a trip, buy yourself something nice, or book a day at the spa. There are few things more relaxing than a massage after all. 1 hour is all it takes. For most of us, a massage is luxurious enough on its own, but for the extravagant and wealthy, it needs something more: diamonds. First introduced to Beverly Hills in 2009, diamond massages became the next big thing when it came to relaxation and rejuvenation. Instead of traditional oils and good old-fashioned elbow grease, these premium massages use 1.5-carat precious gems. They are crushed into a fine powder, mixed with iron minerals, and applied all over the skin until your body is completely shimmering with sparkling flecks. The treatment claims to detoxify the skin and protect against electromagnetic wave pollution. It also includes several anti-aging effects, leaving the skin with a more youthful appearance. Once the procedure is over, a magnet is used to remove the gems and iron minerals from the skin surface, all for a mere $1 million. Now that's luxury. Handbag. Most women in the modern world carry a handbag. It's just a fact of life. They come in all shapes and sizes, from large tote bags to tiny evening clutches barely large enough to hold a cell phone. Some are inexpensive, while others can become quite pricey, especially if you buy designer. The Birkin bags by Hermes are quite popular, even though they can set you back up to $150,000. They were named after actress Jane Birkin. The chief executive met her on a plane, and the two discussed the lack of suitable leather weekend bags, so he had a special bag made for her in 1984. Costs vary based on the type and quality of leather used, as they come in calf leather, lizard, ostrich, saltwater crocodile, and more. The Birkin models come in totes, handbags, and purses. For the height of luxury, however, there is the Hermes Golden Birkin handbag. Only 4 of these stunning models were created. The majority of the bag is crafted from rose-colored gold, but the details and handle are studded with glittering diamonds. It took designer Pierre Hardy nearly 2 years to make. Each of these unique accessories come with a $1.9 million price tag. Dog collar. Many of us are guilty of spoiling our pets. We give them all kinds of fancy toys, nutritious food, specialty furniture, and fluffy beds. We even adorn them with personalized collars. However, there aren't many of us that are willing to dish out $3.2 million for Fido's bling. So it looks like someone figured out that if a dog is a man's best friend and diamonds are a girl's best friend, somewhere along the line, diamonds and dogs collide. The Amour Amour diamond collar from I Love Dogs Diamonds, La Collection de Bijoux Armour line, is considered one of the world's most expensive dog collars. Honestly, it looks like something that belongs around the neck of an heiress or even a princess. There are 1,600 hand-set diamonds in a chandelier design, adding up to 52 carats. A 7-carat flawless diamond dominates this work of art as an eye-catching centerpiece. It's advertised as comfortable and durable, as each collar is custom fit to your pet. That way, you never have to worry about Fifi losing her jewels while out on the town. Martini. James Bond had it right. The best kinds of martinis are shaken, not stirred. Lovers of gin and vermouth all have their preferences, however. There are dry martinis made with dry white vermouth, dirty martinis made with a splash of olive brine, and the perfect martini, which uses equal amounts of sweet and dry vermouth. There are even some martinis with a twist, like the lychee martini, which replaces the gin and vermouth for Soho and vodka, or the appletini, which uses apple liqueur and vodka. However you take your drink, whether garnished or not, there's no beating the Algonquin Hotel's Blue Bar Special, the $10,000 martini on the rock. This beyond fancy cocktail made its first appearance at the New York City Hotel Bar in 2005. Within the first year, it was ordered at least 6 times. And continues to be ordered a few times a year. What's so special about it? Well, it's known as the proposal martini. When ordered, it is delivered by a white-gloved waiter on a silver platter and served in a crystal martini glass. However, instead of an olive at the bottom of the glass, there's a diamond engagement ring. Talk about serving a drink on the rocks. Bed. A good night's sleep can do wonders for our complexion, mood, and general well-being. A decent mattress can be pricey, however, and there are so many different models to choose from. Whether it's ultra firm or has a cloud-like softness, there's something for everyone. There are even beds for those that want something unique. And given that we spend roughly a third of our lives asleep, we definitely want to sleep on something comfortable. Forget about water beds though. If you really want to feel like you're floating, why not try this bed, which literally floats. It's not magic, but science and a little bit of artistic flair. Designed by Dutchman Jan-Jaap Reichenars, this floating magnetic bed weighs 1,984 pounds. It debuted at the Millionaire Fair in Kortrijk, Belgium in 2006. However, as the name implies, only a multi-millionaire could afford one. Cool as it looks, this futuristic piece of furniture will set you back roughly $1.6 million. The bed itself is a simple black rectangular board. Using the power of a permanent opposing industrial strength magnet, it appears to hover 40 centimeters over the floor. To ensure it remains in place, 4 thin cables tether it securely to the ground. Sparkle, sparkle, glitz, and glam. These are certainly some fancy gadgets, but we're not done yet. Have you figured out the most expensive golden object on the market? If you guessed a gold Lamborghini, you're right. A full-size version of this luxury car would set you back $62 million. That's a lot of gold. Pretty ritzy, don't you think? The upper crust definitely know how to take an everyday object and give it the Midas touch. And though it may not be gold, our subscribe button gives you VIP access to all the great content the Richest has to offer. Be sure to give it a click and check out some of our glitzy featured videos. See you next time!